Welcome back to the Crust. This time I actually made sure to switch the logo out so you can see the gameplay. Alright, let's get going. I think, actually I want to pause it immediately. Let's take a look at our stories. We've got this one. We're good on frames. We need the circuits. And we're good on components. I'm tempted to move this. I'm gonna authorize dropping rare elements. Should I drop it way over here? Is there a... Yeah, this box is closer. We'll drop it here instead. Okay, beautiful. The other thing we need to do, man, we got a lot to do. All right. I want to check the market for some big contracts. This one's actually not bad. We should take this. These $1 million contracts, you get 300 days to complete them. The only thing we're short on here is the massive construction materials. I think I can do that in 300 days though. We're gonna do it. We're going big. We'll set one so it can take all of that, send it. Then we'll set a secondary transport. There we go. Secondary transport just to take the rest of the on-spec construction materials that we haven't built yet. I'd love to do 2 of those, but let's get one of those out of the way. And let's get some immediate money going here. We need one more kind of good money. Oh, I guess we're done. I checked our refinery. This is so upgraded. We're using 240 rock per minute. we'll put in this new miner. Let's bring in iron, which we don't really care that much about, but might as well. We definitely want this silicone deposit. Uh-oh. I'm going to delete a round of these. I know I'm going to upgrade those in a minute. Some new silicone we definitely need to make these construction materials. Do I want... Yeah, we just need to get more rock into this system. One of our belts will support... So our belt speed is 450, and this refiner takes 240. So one belt is basically less than two of these.
Research complete.
Need to hurry up and make some construction materials. I'm thinking... Okay, these are one-time use. They should be multi-use, but they're one-time use. Converting research into money. Ice extractor upgrade. We should probably push that. I'd like to get faster belts. I'd like to get faster cargo. Let's increase the Scout Rover battery. Can only move so much slag on this belt. Where is this? Right off the bat, we want to split this. Just every now and again, you got to check to make sure you're connecting things to the right port.
Research complete.
$300,000 to finish this off. You know, we've got all the modular terminals we could possibly want. Let's ship a few of those. My X-Space guy normally has some good contracts for us. Not really today, though. That one's okay, not great. Oh, we're full. I might as well go ahead and finish this build, huh? This is a very intricate build, but we will get there. $500,000 just on belts. $700,000. Gonna take a huge shipment of titanium. sell on the market. Good chunk of our modular terminals. Did this thing just drop off our titanium?
Director, I congratulate you. Our lunar production is so popular that companies are willing to approach us directly,
Oh no.
bypassing the common tender system.
Urgent orders are kicking in.
Certainly this is great news, and by fulfilling urgent contracts, we will receive increased rewards and earn an excellent reputation. However, companies will expect us to be supplied in remarkably short time. If we can't meet their expectations or if we frequently reject their requests, they'll think twice next time before contacting us. I strongly encourage you to take urgent contracts to a higher level, because the entire business reputation of our company depends on them.
All right, this whole area is set up. Now we just need the plates to make it happen. And we are rolling a ton of plates right now. Though we're technically not keeping any plates aside for production. Let's also hire 6 people. No, they only give me access to 5. We're at negative 120 or negative 25 grand. Spent a little too much. On the moon slag requests. Interesting. $86,000. All right, we're back on the positive. We have the rare earth, but I kind of also want to buy a chunk of rare earth.
Research complete.
So we kind of already spent it, but that's okay. I want to ship some moon stuff, but I don't I'm worried that our expedition center is already blocked. I don't think you can have multiple expeditions going at the same time.
Research complete.
Backer monument plus global reputation plus enhancement of colonists. You know, we didn't take this last time, but I'm going to take it this time. And actually, I'm going to prioritize it so we get it sooner. Put that fuel on the ground so we can ship it. All right, the first half of the $1 million contract has been completed. Our new construction material factory line is going in. At the very least, we are burning down slag. But now we need more silica. So as usual, we need more moon rock. I'm going to try to quickly burn down these two so we can keep the space for new colonist buildings. Our silicone production is terrible. It's really bad. We're slowly depleting our O2 levels. Yeah, looks like we could increase our... Yeah, we got that. We got that. We'll accept it.
Research complete.
We just need to massively increase our flow of silica. And it looks like right now... Well, our silicone ratios are pretty good. There's stuff way out here. Oh. There's a little silicone poking out right here we could get. $5,000 construction material. Construction material is costing us 21. We got access to 4,000. I should buy this. The completion of $1 million contract. $200 days to go on it. I should have taken both of those contracts. I should have taken them both. We've had $2 million bucks lying around. I usually don't like to go that deep into spec though. I mean, that's pretty heavy. 4,500 en route. So this is perfect. I feel like I should keep my aluminum. I don't know why. All right. We're going to have to finish up these microcircuits. I got to get this story quest out of the way. Our moon rock is looking better and better. Gonna try to mine a good chunk of the moon before we go to the rest of the moon. All right. All of our cargo for our construction materials has arrived. Just about the right amount to finish off this contract. Since it's a moon contract, we won't get it done instantly, but we'll at least be able to finish this up. And since we're that close to done, I'm curious, like, let's test this idea of multiple moon contracts simultaneously happening. What? We're still 600? We don't have 50 of those. We definitely don't have 25 of those. They're pushing us to higher end materials, higher end goods. See, this secondary expedition, he's waiting. He's not even approaching until this one's done. So yeah, it's definitely one at a time. And I think you can still only have... Oh, wait a minute. Not enough CPU. I mean, if you can have more than one expedition center, that changes the whole thing. Yep, so now once that one is leaving, this one's approaching. So it's still definitely one expedition at a time. But I guess now you can say per expedition center.
Director, we could use some additional drones. These little helpers do a great job with logistics and increase production efficiency.
Your drones can't compare in efficiency to the conveyor belt.
However, drones are versatile. They can extract oxides from a vein or load capsules for sending contracts. Can a conveyor belt do that? I think not.
The conveyor belt can't extract oxides, but it can certainly handle delivering them to the next production module. And loading capsules can be automated with a flight control center. It's equipped with conveyor outputs specifically for this purpose.
Okay. It's not a one or another, guys. We gotta have both.
I fully support Ratchet on this, Director. The more drones we have, the faster we can send orders, which means we'll make a profit and afford automation. There is an offer to sell drones and Crust solutions, but I suggest keeping an eye on market demand. We might be able to snatch a few drones at a discounted price.
Why do you say we have 3 contracts available, but 5 slots full? Uh-oh. That's not good news. Oh, okay. So we've got 2 from these guys. 2 from these guys. Got it. We're almost done with microcircuits. I'm gonna start to ship this. Let's at least get partially done. We'll let that go. That'll get a good chunk of that done. We don't have to necessarily wait for it all to be complete simultaneously before we start the process of shipping it. Gonna just expand that part of the power network.
Research complete.
We're really not getting enough slag in. Which I know sounds weird because we really aren't getting enough silica in to really use all of this. We probably don't need to use all of this. And technically speaking, our belt speed just doesn't support this many smart concrete factories. So we're not going to worry about that. If anything, we just need to get more silica. I think I found a little node over here somewhere. Oh, is that it? Did we already take advantage of that one? We could upgrade our ice. $3,000 charity slag. Oh man, I should put this on a belt. This is going to take forever. I need to get rid of the slag though. Actually, all the slag we're currently using is being used. I might need to just belt this in with productivity in mind, as opposed to just getting rid of it. I need to find a place where it makes sense to inject some additional slag. We'll go there. $470, huh? That cargo truck just happened to have a little bit of... It's very weird. Somehow the mission to deliver that got canceled or something. We need more CPU. We've got these Not terribly efficient. Solar panels that we know we're going to upgrade, so we'll just take those out. Well, that was bigger than I thought it was going to be.
You can't build here.
What? Oh, can't build it indoors? Oh, wow, that's a huge undertaking. Nope, cancel that. I didn't realize it was that expensive. 4,500 construction materials. Though I guess I could just buy those. I think my point is that we need to make sure we're doing that with purpose, because that's a bit of an undertaking. Put a bar. And right behind the bar, we'll put a cantina. Just dropping in a lot of living wall. Some comfort. Not exactly an easy comfort, but some comfort. We've got too many active contracts. Oh, did I pick this one up? Oh, that's part of the problem. Almost there. If nothing else, at least it gives this guy a little bit of breathing room on his storage. $500,000 on belts.
Objective achieved.
You didn't hurry with sending the materials, but we could afford a slight delay. We financed their next project, but we weren't deemed worthy of knowing the details. Very typical of Crust. What's going on with our... Alright, so... everything's going to be focused on delivering this slag, unfortunately. I mean, it looks like if we had more silica, we could make more construction materials even faster. I could drop in a really big storage.
Research complete.
Oh, is that done? Oh, that wasn't too bad after all. Ah, this guy's got the last bit of construction material on the way already. We're getting most of our research done. I'm tempted to build a vertical version of this. It's so much easier to think about it when they're all facing horizontally, but we could fit something in here while we wait for this to clean out. We'll accelerate this mining module so we can get this extracted as soon as possible, so we can get this out of the way, delete this, and use this space. But it might make sense to squeeze in a carbon factory. So we'll use one large pod since it's going to be connected to titanium plates. Most of that should get knocked out automatically. And then we'll use the small ones for the rest. So this is effectively 38. Let's make it 19. 19 might be too narrow, though.
Research complete.
I like this.
Research complete.
I want to get my active contracts down to basically 0. Oh, look at that. We got our big one done. Got $1 million on the bank, which is always nice. These guys at the bottom usually have better contracts. Everybody's hungry. We should get these nicer venues for eating and drinking done. Composite materials, beryllium plate. Nanotubes, beryllium plate. So 8, 16, and 8. Always end up buying a little extra. Figure we need some for next time too. Then we'll buy some rare earth to get some microcircuits going.
Scientists around the world are sounding the alarm. They have detected a change in the trajectory of the asteroid Totatus. It will inevitably collide with Earth in just 2 years.
I'm currently citing the data. Diameter of the asteroid is almost 6 kilometers. If such a celestial body collides with Earth, the consequences will be very dire.
Crust has already contacted us and provided plans for the construction of a laser system that will help deflect the asteroid's course and save millions of lives. We must focus on this, Director. All other tasks are secondary. Attention, all departments. Our new priority is the construction of a laser system to save Earth from the asteroid Tutatis. We face a serious threat, and time is of the essence. All departments and specialists must begin their tasks for the new mission immediately. Detailed instructions will follow shortly. End of message.
I guess I've moved the quests along a little too much. We've sort of started the story along. I think I'm fine, though. You might say that all they care about is profit, but to complete such a large-scale construction, a colossal amount of resources is needed. The contract system and trading online will help us earn funds to purchase the missing resources and expand our own production. We have agreed with Crust on a suitable place for the construction southeast of our base, and I've marked it on the map. We can proceed with laying the foundation. We lack the steel and we lack the construction materials. Most of that can be bought, though. I say we just hit the fill all button and move on with our day. Buying this 300 at a time is going to be annoying. They still give you 1,800 days for 2 years. That guy's not really good at being a bartender. Uh-oh. No titanium available.
Research complete.
Cargo capacity of our SUVs makes a lot of good sense. Well, maybe I don't want to blow all our money on robots. Again, yeah, maybe I do. I'm basically trying to order in the first phase of this as quickly as possible. we should be relatively okay on the first 2 phases. We recently sent a ton of resources to Crust. Could they have used them to prepare the laser cannon prototype? Clyde claimed that we did a good deed by completing the contracts. Maybe they were indeed anticipating the approach of the asteroid. Probably they handed us the blueprints right as the news went public. Crust was definitely prepared in advance. Knowing this truth makes it easier for me to accept the expenditure of resources on the contract, but the reward could still be greater. Even though I wouldn't argue here, Crust has the funds and we could really use them right now. More robots. The need for construction materials is making it more difficult for us to complete our own rooms. We didn't get the full amount of the steel shipped. Or did we? It's grayed out. $39.50, $240. $39.50 on 240. 3,600 steel. Did I set up a separate? I probably shouldn't sell the silicone, but Money is also good. I think we'll do 3 pods of partials. Nice selling price on these. Almost $1 million.
Research complete. Another cargo pod can't be a bad idea. Okay, so it did exactly what I didn't want it to do. It hauled as much as it could, reserved the space, and now I can't, like, change this. I want to use one of my idle ones that's already next to the... and then send it out that way. I'll let the cargo that I just bought do that part of the trip. And we got 3,000 steel on 2,700 required, so that's looking good. It's just gonna take a second to move it all. $20 days until we get this other contract complete. Okay, so now the rest of the laser gun is on his way out. Or at least the foundation. We missed one little tiny piece of belt. And that's just the ice from, or the slag from the ice that we got going on over here. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that so we can get more ice going. We've got a good chef here. How am I ever going to find this person? I want you working either as the cook or the bartender.
Objective achieved.
We need some beryllium plate. And I guess we should fill it up with titanium. Ooh, titanium's cheap.
The laser system must be protected from external influences and radiation. Deliver resources to...
so quiet?
To create suitable infrastructure at the site.
Research complete.
I just want to get rid of this contract without failing it. We're probably losing money on this. That was a crash. The interesting thing is, when this game crashes, it's just like when you're doing nothing. You know, you're just kind of looking at something and then boop, it goes out. Not like you're trying to do anything crazy. There's really nothing crazy to be done. I guess there's more to rendering than carbon fibers coming up. Need to get the carbon fiber factory going. So we got the laser base done. Components, plates, and silicone.
Research complete.
We can get rid of all the components. We can do all the plates. And let's do most of the silicone. We are about to fail this thing. I really don't want to fail this urgent contract. Close one. I want room for a cargo dock or two.
Research complete. Is this the same alignment? All right. Trying to avoid the entry places for the cargo dock so we can put the power in. Looks like we need a good chunk of carbon. Let's get a big shipment of terminals.
I bought all that titanium so we could make a massive amount of plates. Asteroid is getting closer to Earth every day. Thank you. No pressure, sure. Thanks for the support. Now the drones will start loading materials faster. I mean, we can take a closer look and predict its behavior. The science department will soon be able to calculate the optimal time and location for laser impact. Mm-hmm. I mean, this part of the refinery is ready to go. Need some beryllium plate to finish up our cantina. Might be just a canteen. When these plates are done, we need them to basically get to productive areas of the factory as quickly as possible. So we're going to upgrade this belt all the way. It might also make sense to upgrade the inputs, though that seems to be chalking down pretty quickly. Oh, we only have 3 general purpose bots. That's probably not enough. Below a quick 800 grand on bots. Lots and lots of bots. And we overdid it on the power. I mean, we way overdid it. Control units. We're just a little short on the silicone, but we can work that out if we make some money here. I'm gonna go with X-Base. See if they've got anything for us that we can enjoy. That one's not bad. Always like a contract for our modular terminals. Really can't do moon contracts right this minute. Boy, these are all moon contracts. Holy moly. Let's go with that. Sold a whole bunch of stuff. You would hope a few of these would be kind of smaller contracts.
I'm thinking about planning out the carbon fiber factory. I guess if I want to get stuff out of here, I could go south like this. We'll just buy the silica necessary to finish this part of the contract. These at peak, I think, do 300. That's probably still not enough power. I could put some more RTGs in
Research complete.
if I had the CPU. Still not enough CPU. We're like 50 CPU short. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gets us into the ballpark of break even.
You can't build here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Most of that stuff we need to keep. But let's make some money. Let's get some reputation. All that good stuff is also important. It's a balancing act. Where are these components? Oh, the cantina doesn't even, or the canteen doesn't even take
Objective achieved.
people. Power supply, install solar panels and generators to ensure uninterrupted power to the laser. Improve drones. We are having power issues. We're having power issues because we're having CPU issues. And we're short on microprocessors. Just so happen to be sitting on 1.5 million. Titanium's a little expensive, but I think I'd rather be processing it right now than doing nothing.
Research complete.
getting all these, no oxygen in a room. Okay, so this, wait, what? Where? I hate this notification. No O2 in the bedroom? What? Oh, ventilation. Power issues. That's a problem. Yeah, we need to stop what we're doing and get power resolved immediately. We're the only ones worried about saving humanity. What are the other organizations doing? According to Crust, we're the only ones with sufficiently developed production on the moon to handle this task. They could have shared their reserves. Look how much they put in the market. Yeah, we've got to get our power. We got to get our power right. Put in a bunch of RTGs as our opener.
You can't build here.
Put in 10 more batteries. Just to disperse the discharge load.
Research complete.
Beryllium plate for that side. And beryllium plate for this side. Well, beryllium plate and carbon. Let's go for the plate first, I think. And then I want to... Okay, we don't have any demand for the carbon side, so that's good. Somehow we have 164 components stored, but I don't see where they are. Are they all in here? No, it can't be here because there's way more than 164.
I like the RTG upgrade. Our carbon fiber factory is almost done. This is going to be a nice boost in power, though it's not going to be fully realized today because it's going to be nighttime soon. Plus 1900. For a moment there, we had a good amount of power. I'm going to buy a round of carbon to give us room. Where are we on this? We can assist you in building the laser system. We have obtained Crust blueprints that'll help you prepare for the next construction phase. 75,000 credits. If you know in advance what the refuse. People trying to provide profit. People with low social responsibility, obviously. And low IQ. If we don't finish this task on time, there won't be a need for money anymore. It's funny. Alright. So we're at negative 1800 power. Oof. Each one of these is only providing us 20 power. But we still need to try to build them as fast as we can. And I'd like to get the RTG upgrade going as well. That would be a retroactive bonus. Components, we are short on steel currently. We've got our 2 cargo docks ready to go. We're going to start to investigate, see if we can get the mobile drilling rig. I want to put in a secondary. $100. I don't know where all this stuff is. Let's go ahead and give you the opportunity to drop the steel here.
You can't build here.
I know, but this is in the wrong place. We obviously need some belt upgrade here. Our titanium line is looking pretty good, but we need some money. As always. A 1,000 plates. Ooh, we need to get that going on the flight control center. All right, couple shipments there. No $1 million contracts, but enough to get us back into the positive. extra science for that crash site investigation. Anything that we find, we should allow to be dropped off. That's actually doing a great job. Suddenly our production lines are looking amazing. I'm not sure why. I'm still confused about this 180 components. Like, where are these components? Where we need, you know, less than 100 here. Where are these 180 components? I just don't get it. Our power situation's better. Let's do a round of making money, shall we? Selling frames is actually great. Market, buy some components, maybe a few bits of titanium, and then I want to slide in some carbon fiber to try to finish up some of these RTGs. I just don't understand why these 4 components are lodged and stuck when we've got 200 components lying around. Yeah, of course, we need components. Base is slowly falling apart due to lack of components.
We detected a faint emergency signal coming from a point not far from us.
I'm James Sullivan, station employee. 3 of us have food and water. Base 4 and 5 are depressured. Need repairs, materials. We need help. I repeat, need help.
Interference is making it difficult to pinpoint the exact location. According to the signal data, there should be a radar station number 23 in this area. To find out more details, we'll have to dispatch search equipment.
Well, that's totally new.
Objective achieved.
The repeater has begun working, and you will now regularly discover new signals on the moon's surface.
Not enough at night when you have power means you need more batteries. Or we could put in more of these. We're 1 away, so that's a logical choice. These guys are having a pretty good time just mining the oxides directly. Might assign 5 more to that. We passed it just a little bit. How close do you need me to get before you allow me to say we found it? I guess that close.
I am James Sullivan, station manager of Charlie 23. Thank you for finding us. Now we need your assistance in repairing the station and preventing further destruction. Our urgent requirement is industrial materials, which we used to get from Evergreen, but their facilities are no longer reachable. Though we have ample food supplies, repairing the station must take precedence as the damage is jeopardizing its integrity. We'll send you a list of required supplies. Please act swiftly to help us.
That seems like a new voiceover, if not a new mission. Where is the mobile drilling rig?
Research complete.
I mean, if I have to, I'll make my own. I thought it was normally kind of in this area. Hmm. All right, so looks like we have a lot of upgrades that we could execute to make a lot of titanium. But in order to do that, we of course need money. Definitely need to put this on the big boy. $1 million commercial contract. Guess we can keep upgrading our ice.
The observatory is in an extremely dismal state. The main dome with analytical equipment is damaged. The drones have started the job. I'll let you know when there's more information.
I'm not gonna blow a door in deep space.
Research complete.
Director, I can't express my gratitude enough. After the explosion, all we could do was to seal off the depressured compartments one by one, and until there were none left. Without you, we would have been left waiting in terror for the inevitable. And I wouldn't wish that fate on anyone. We have already begun uploading the data collected from our servers to your system. It should contain some pretty useful stuff. Additionally, we are providing you with the location of our backup vault, as we lack the means to reach it after the explosion. Your transport should be capable of making the journey. Thanks again, Director. We'll stay in touch.
Hey, I like that science.
Research complete.
Not enough CPU. I'm gonna build our own drill. A separate fridge for each one of these. I don't understand how the mushroom farm is of any use. If I even gave it a bonus and said it was 4 times, even though it's really closer to 3 times, it's still like whew. 3 times here, 15 slag gives you 30, but here it gives you 50. So it's not better. On raw conversion. Three times 12. It uses less water to make less stuff. The only thing that's good about it is that it produces faster. Like it ticks at 225 and this one ticks at 750. So it takes a long time to get anything out of the standard farms.
The drones took a while to connect to the internal systems and analyze the options for safe entry. Sensors indicated the presence of air in all compartments, so before the opening procedure, the air was preemptively pumped out.
I could have breathed that.
This is going to rip into our water supplies. Here's our big storage for... Ooh, you know what? It might make sense to allow the first drone on this list the opportunity to deliver yeah, if you can. Uh-oh. We also want to belt these, though. Currently, they're not belted. I was trying to figure out why they were allowing me to... Why they were still set to manual delivery by default. Now, I still want you to allow for manual delivery. Let's make sure that this first one is always running. Tempted to put a kitchen in here so they can eat and keep working, but I don't think that's really an option. I think by the time they're ready to eat, they're also ready to go to bed. Yeah, he's at 0 energy, 0 food. It would be interesting to see what happens when people hit the canteen. I mean, if they got food and rest back by being in the canteen, then that could be a game changer. Of course, now that I'm looking for it, no one wants to go to the canteen. $10,000 construction materials. We need a ton of slag. Trying to decide if I want to run a belt all the way down here just for slag. I don't really want to, but oh, ironically, we have this slag right here that we can connect to. And then we can dump out of that into here. I kind of want to... No, it's fine. Ah, so yes, I am right to think that we should try to connect it over here because this is the slag for... We got to connect it here. That's the slag just for the food. This one will give us what we want. More slag for construction materials. Let's take a peek regarding our carbon fiber factory here. Gonna increase that grow speed. I think just on this one, though.
Research complete.
What does it say?
A place for colonists to rest after a hard day's work, where a skilled cook can prepare a quality meal solely from organic matter and water, increases comfort. We probably should connect the food slag up to the upstairs area here. If we can do it in a reasonable way, which might not be possible. I'm gonna try to keep that $1 million contract going. In the meantime, though, we do need some small contracts just to keep the cash flow up. You know what? I'm looking for X space. Give me a good contract, X space. That one's not great, but it's better than what we were getting. Even X space isn't giving us good contracts. So now I don't like my choice here. I think we can't do deliveries. I think they're taking the organics from this fridge and turning it into carbon fiber. Luckily, we've got 4 or 5 fridges just dedicated to food. But I think we gotta leave whatever comes out of this little group to food. Let's upgrade these two. Let's add 6 more people. What is your negative? Yeah, we don't need insomnia. Insomniacs running around like zombies, breaking stuff. I would like 50 people, but not at that cost. We need to sell some fuel. Ideally, to Earth. Not seeing a lot of fuel shipment requests. This one is okay. Let's do it. O2 levels are in the negative.
Director, the repeater has picked up an unusual signal, seemingly emanating from a mobile drilling rig that was hit by the explosion.
So the repeater is how you get the free drilling rig. That's good because we could use some more moon rock. And this is basically the only way to get it at this point. Yeah, our organics level is way too low. Luckily, we've got 1,000 food stored in our industrial refrigerators.
Director, we found the mobile drilling rig, but it was damaged by the explosion. However, if we can successfully restore it, it will be an immense asset, not only for the continuity of our lunar project, but also as a milestone in the company's growth. The MDR has the capability to autonomously navigate to regions abundant in valuable resources and conduct industrial-scale regolith extraction.
Awesome. We've got everything we need to make that happen. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna add a little entertainment. Not enough CPU to put in a TV. All right. I mean, they've got computer desks and things in here, and people are just staring at walls. I might need to send this slag all the way around the building here. There's only 1,000 units left. This is probably an opportunity to put in a bigger room. We're gonna get there. We have to check the turns as well. Okay. Now these guys are... Well, I thought they would be fully juiced. Why aren't they? Okay, so he had one more opportunity to do a drop by a drone. Kind of reserve that space. But now this should be all good here. I'm going to hire another round of people just to sort of push through this carbon part. Ooh, faster belts. Yes, please. Top priority. Well, finish that up, then top priority. There's the shipment to reactivate the mobile drilling rig. $850 components. That's a lot. Why isn't this auto loading? This should be fuel. It can only be fuel. Oh, that's probably already done. Two more vehicles. This is what I get for trying to focus on moon contracts and energy crisis issues.
Objective achieved. Research complete.
Director, we've managed to recover the MDR and are now able to mine regolith on the lunar surface outside the base. Great job, Director. When I was a kid, I only read about these huge harvesters in books about a faraway desert planet. Never thought I'd get to work with them in my lifetime. Glad I was wrong. The MDR is fully equipped for autonomous mining, but to deliver the excavated regolith to the base, you will have to use a cargo truck. The construction of a cargo dock will make it possible to automate delivery routes, store the mined regolith, and move it automatically to processing modules on conveyors.
And while we're at it, let's deliver. Let's at least get to halfway done on this massive contract. We've got so much fuel. It'd be nice to find a place to sell it, especially since it's belted in and could happen mostly automatically. Full stack of microprocessors. Again, we've got 288 components. We need another 150, but definitely struggling to deliver. Oh, here we go. Oil crisis. Definitely can help you with that. Suddenly it's all oil crisis all the time. Just trying to crank out some cash here. Use it to buy a big chunk of components. How's that mobile drilling rig doing? I was hoping we might find some rare earth, but why bother? We can just rip through this. Our delivery drones have basically cleaned up the entire subterranean floor of the moon here. Gotta find something for them to do. Right now they're loading. Loading our $1 million contract. We still need 5,000. I don't want
Research complete.
these to pick up at the exact same time. So I'm gonna have this guy complete this expedition. It's just a pickup. And now that there's some space between these two, I'll have this one follow it. I want both of these to connect to both of these. I think the simplest way to start that would be to just have them we'll have 2 belts in. Well, no. 2 belts in. We're gonna have to do 1 belt in, and then 1 belt on this side in, and then 1 belt on this side out, and 1 belt on this side out.
We're bringing back 6,000 moon rocks. Reduce the amount of slag. I think I like this idea. Let's go big on blue science. Finish up the battery optimization. We're not even going into full nighttime yet, and we're full. So some more battery space makes a lot of sense right now. We need 300 and change in components. We might need to buy another cargo. I just assigned a lot of them to the mobile drilling rig. Any more fuel contracts? Okay, I'll take it. We're just selling all the fuel.
Research complete.
I'd consider that contract, but we can't sign it, so I will forget about it by the time it could matter. Well, maybe I could find it. Which contract is due? Oh, fuel contract. That should be solving itself.
We've almost made enough carbon. I think I am going to put in a mushroom. Ugh. That was really bigger than I thought it was going to be. Maybe a little bit of composite. The only reason why I would think to put this in here is because it will have more frequent, smaller outputs of organics. So while we wait for the real stuff to come in, 50 every like 2 days. This guy will fill in some, not all, of the gaps. This guy consumes 12 carbon or organics a minute. Makes 50 every 2 days. Those ratios are just ridiculous, is what they are. I don't remember why I bought all this fancy stuff. Oh, for the mushrooms. Right. This one has to be serviced by drones, which is fine. Half of these are only going to serve as these. If I really want it, I could do something like this. I think we should hire some more people, though we are struggling on water right now. Still depleting, even though we've... Alright. I'm just looking at the numbers at the top there. Negative 25 water. $500,000 for some plates. We need some immediate money as well, though. Of course, now we're going to need some money to make the plates that we just sold. Water's back where it needs to be. O2 levels could use a bit of a boost.
Research complete.
We are short green science. Anything on the green science side? A bedside table. Let's get these cargo docks connected to our refinery. And we need to leave space to get past the... Oh, one space exactly available to us. I'm ready to split this now. Maybe not, though. This first one's not filling. You know what? I have got to go. I apologize for this sudden ending, but I do need to take off. I'm trying to let this last guy finish. What's up with this? We're just not making the components. I do need to go. I will catch you tomorrow. We keep playing right from this point. We've got the mobile drilling rig going. We've got our carbon factory. I would say it's started. I wouldn't say it's really going quite yet. But it's definitely started. We're going to need to hire some more people to really get it running nicely. But we'll pick up on that in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.